Chicago Sky moved both of their home games against the Indiana Fever this year to the United Center. Now, the United Center is the largest stadium in the NBA with almost 21,000 seats, which is more than double where the Sky normally play at Wintrust.
The Chicago Sky made a stunning decision this season by moving both of their home games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center. With nearly 21,000 seats, it's the largest arena in the NBA and more than double the capacity of Wintrust Arena. This move alone signaled just how massive this matchup has become.
And tickets sold out in 5 minutes. They sold out in 5 minutes. United Center sold out in a minute. Sorry, not in a minute, 5 minutes. A minute. It was a fight even trying to get tickets. Seats kept disappearing. They started at $200. Back in 2007, you get season tickets for that price. You can go get season tickets probably a year ago for that price.
At first, fans debated the reason behind the move. Some credited Angel Reese, while others pointed to the undeniable surge in demand whenever Caitlin Clark is involved. But reality arrived fast. Tickets for the Sky vs. Fever matchup sold out in minutes, confirming that this game had become one of the hottest tickets in all of women's basketball.
60 seconds, 1 minute, the time it takes to tie a shoelace, pour a cup of coffee, or check a text. That's all the time the Chicago Sky needed to sell out 20,000 tickets for their highly anticipated matchup against the Indiana Fever. And let's not kid ourselves. The reason is as clear as day. Caitlin Clark. From Iowa to Indiana and now to the biggest basketball cities across the country, the Caitlin Clark effect is more than just a catchy phrase.
The sellout happened almost instantly. Fans described seats disappearing right in front of their eyes, with ticket prices skyrocketing far beyond normal WNBA standards. What once could have bought season tickets now barely covered entry for a single night.
For the United Center, this is the game that was changed into the 23,000 people arena, which I think is only 21,500 for games and 23,000 for concerts. But it sold out like that. However,
let's be honest, this level of demand didn't happen by accident. The Caitlin Clark effect has followed her from Iowa to Indiana and now into the biggest basketball arenas in the country. Wherever she plays, attention, fans, and revenue follow.
5 games against Chicago. That's a huge thing. This league has decided, hey, we know what we have here in this matchup. We know people will watch. And quite frankly, I'm ready to see the Indiana Fever walk the dog some more with the Chicago's.
By moving the game, the Chicago Sky effectively acknowledged the incoming wave of Fever fans. Instead of fighting it, they embraced it. The result? A home game that may feel more like an away game, with Indiana supporters dominating the stands.
There are some Chicago Sky fans. There really are. But as you guys can tell, not every Chicago Sky game will sell out this year, even in their 10,000 seater stadium. Most won't sell out. And the Fever are going to sell out every single game immediately in Cambridge, which is even bigger.
This matchup has quickly become one of the league's most talked about rivalries. The WNBA knows what it has here: star power, storylines, and viewership. That's why this game isn't just another regular season contest. It's a showcase event.
What a tangled web we weave when we choose to deceive. And what I am talking about is the Atlanta Dream. Now, if that WNBA team seems to ring a bell, a big ding, ding bell right in your ear hole, it's because of the drama that happened last season. Came out and said, nah, Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark fans, nah. Everybody remember that shade she decided to throw at the fans, that disrespect? Anybody forget that? Well, my goodness. There we are right there. Atlanta Dream under fire after co-owners Caitlin Clark fan comments and Sky disrespect. And it was about, here we go. That ain't a representation of us, said about Clark fans. Y'all not like us. They not.
Opening night is expected to be electric. The atmosphere will likely reflect the shift happening across the league, where certain players draw massive crowds regardless of location. For Chicago, this means defending their court in front of a divided crowd.
There's no doubt that this game is going to sell out. It is like the hot ticket of the season. And incidentally, it is going to break the record for the biggest crowd of a WNBA.
While Chicago does have loyal fans, the numbers tell a clear story. Not every Sky home game will sell out this season. Meanwhile, Indiana Fever games continue to sell out almost instantly, both at home and on the road.
WNBA, the average attendance was 6,109. And then during her rookie year, the average attendance was 15,746, which is a 157.7% increase. We have talked about the Caitlin Clark effect many times on this channel, but I thought that this graphic alone, when you talk about the impact that she has had on the league and specifically,
This trend isn't isolated to Chicago. Teams across the league have adjusted schedules and venues when facing Indiana, recognizing the economic opportunity. Bigger arenas, higher ticket prices, and record attendance have become the new normal.
Can't believe that's real, folks. I can't believe this shit's real. From a professional.
Even franchises that previously downplayed the Fever fanbase have quietly adapted. When demand rises, priorities shift. Suddenly, expanding seating capacity becomes less about pride and more about business.
Be surprised, and yet I'm still surprised because Indiana Fever preseason, not even like preseason, exhibition game with Indiana Fever going to play the Brazilian national team at Cover Hawkeye Arena, Caitlin's college facility, sold out. They went on sale this morning at 9 a.m. for Fever season ticket holders, Iowa donors, and Iowa season ticket holders for women's basketball. And then general admission was supposed to go on sale tomorrow at 9 a.m. I'm hearing rumblings of like maybe scalpers got in.
The league-wide impact is impossible to ignore. Attendance numbers, television ratings, and merchandise sales have surged. This isn't hype, it's measurable growth tied directly to specific matchups and players.
9,000. It's the worst rated game they've had.
As the season approaches, the Chicago Sky face a unique challenge. Home court advantage may be harder to establish when opposing fans arrive in overwhelming numbers. The pressure will be on the players to perform amid an unusual environment.
Completely honest here. It is a league first and foremost, and the most important thing is that the league long term is going to be profitable, or at least it looks like it has the potential to be. Otherwise, once that TV deal is done in 3 years, it's over. And right now, this has not been the greatest look in the world for Unreal.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark continues preparing for her next leap. With improved finishing, expanded offensive options, and a full offseason of development, expectations for her second year are sky high.